3,000 feet beneath the Pacific surface, where sunlight surrenders to eternal darkness, something ancient awaits discovery. A specialized dive team prepares for a routine underwater survey mission, unaware of the historical significance awaiting them. The team descends into the cold embrace of the ocean, their powerful lights piercing through the darkness below.
As pressure increases with every meter, the crew maintains communication, their voices crackling through underwater radio systems.
The seafloor emerges gradually, a landscape untouched by human presence for decades, covered in layers of history. Through the murky water, an anomaly appears. Something massive, metallic, and definitely man-made rests among natural formations.
The divers approach cautiously, their training immediately recognizing the distinctive shape. This is no ordinary underwater discovery.
Decades of saltwater exposure have transformed the metal surface into a rust-covered relic, embraced by ocean life. Careful examination reveals faded military markings beneath the corrosion, suggesting this object has a dangerous classified history. The true scale becomes apparent. This is a massive aerial bomb, likely weighing several tons, completely intact.
Professional documentation begins immediately. Every measurement, every detail must be recorded for the salvage operation ahead. The dive leader inspects the weapon carefully, searching for serial numbers that might reveal its origin and payload. Multiple documentation methods ensure nothing is missed. This discovery will require extensive analysis by military explosive experts. Advanced sonar technology creates a precise three-dimensional model, revealing the bomb's internal structure without physical contact.
The extensive corrosion raises serious concerns. The bomb's structural integrity has been severely compromised by decades underwater.
Surface Command receives the shocking report. A World War-era bomb lies forgotten, requiring immediate specialized recovery procedures.
Strategic positioning markers are deployed, creating a precise GPS coordinate system for the upcoming heavy lift recovery mission. With documentation complete and oxygen running low, the team performs a final comprehensive survey before ascending. As the team rises toward the surface, the bomb remains below, a silent reminder of wartime history.
Breaking the surface, the divers carry urgent news. A dangerous relic must be recovered before it deteriorates further.
An immediate strategic meeting convenes. Recovering a deteriorating bomb requires precision planning and specialized military coordination. Classified channels transmit all collected data to Naval explosive ordnance disposal experts for comprehensive threat assessment.
Military analysts identify the weapon's specifications, a massive 5,000-pound armor-piercing bomb from World War II era.
Advanced computer models calculate every variable: weight, water pressure, structural integrity, and optimal lifting methodology required.
Aviation experts are consulted. Only a CH-53 Super Stallion helicopter possesses sufficient lifting capacity for this mission.
At a nearby military installation, a specialized heavy lift helicopter crew receives deployment orders for the salvage operation.
Custom lifting apparatus is prepared. Reinforced steel cables, specialized harnesses, and emergency flotation systems for catastrophic scenarios.
EOD technicians prepare for the dangerous task ahead, knowing one mistake could trigger a devastating underwater detonation.
Meteorological data is analyzed.
A small fleet assembles. Support vessels carrying backup dive teams, medical facilities, and disaster response equipment deploy immediately.
The massive CH-53 lifts off powerfully, its twin turboshaft engines roaring, beginning the journey toward the recovery site.
Flying at maximum cruise speed, the helicopter crosses from land to sea, covering miles toward the underwater discovery.
At the recovery site, vessels establish a security perimeter, ensuring no civilian craft interfere with dangerous operations. Remote-operated vehicles descend first, establishing continuous video surveillance to guide the delicate lifting operations safely. The dive team returns to depth, this time equipped with heavy-duty lifting harnesses designed for extreme underwater salvage. Careful excavation begins. Surrounding sediment must be removed without shifting the bomb or triggering any remaining detonation mechanisms.
Reinforced cables are carefully attached to the bomb's most structurally sound areas, distributing lifting forces to prevent collapse.
Each connection point undergoes tension testing. Any failure during the lift could drop the bomb or trigger explosion.
With all systems secured and triple-checked, the dive team signals readiness. The dangerous lift operation may now commence.
The helicopter's powerful winch lowers the main lifting cable, a thick, braided steel line rated for enormous weight.
The CH-53 arrives precisely on station, hovering steadily despite ocean winds, preparing to connect its massive lifting system.
Surface coordinators carefully guide the descending cable, ensuring it reaches the dive team without fouling on equipment. Below the surface, the cable descends like a lifeline from above, the final connection between helicopter and bomb.
Divers work methodically, connecting the helicopter cable to the bomb's harness using military-grade shackles and safety locks.
Every connection receives final inspection. The lives of the helicopter crew depend on these underwater attachment points. With connections complete, divers retreat to safe distance, and the lift operation begins with all personnel at minimum risk.
The helicopter pilot receives the execute command, beginning to apply upward tension gradually through the winch system.
Below, cables snap taut as tension increases incrementally. Sediment clouds billow around the corroded bombshell. After decades motionless, the bomb begins to move. Barnacles crack, and marine growth tears away from the metal.
The massive weapon lifts free, rising slowly from its underwater grave, trailing debris from its long burial.
Remote cameras track the bomb's ascent carefully, ensuring no structural failures occur during the delicate vertical journey.
As the bomb rises through changing pressure zones, more corrosion debris falls away, revealing the weapon's true deterioration. The CH-53's powerful engines roar at maximum lifting capacity, holding position against the massive underwater weight below.
Inside the cockpit, instruments display critical data. The bomb weighs over 5,000 pounds, pushing helicopter specifications.
Rising through shallower waters, natural sunlight finally illuminates the bomb's surface, revealing extensive rust damage patterns.
Shallow-depth safety divers maintain position, ready to intervene if cables fail or the bomb becomes unstable.
The bomb breaches the surface spectacularly. Decades of ocean water pouring from its corroded surface in torrents.
Now airborne, the massive weapon hangs beneath the helicopter, swaying gently as the pilot compensates for wind. Deck crews watch in awe as history rises from the ocean, a forgotten weapon of war returning to land.
Water streaming from the bomb reveals partially preserved military markings, helping identify its original mission and origin.
With bomb secured and stable, the pilot initiates forward flight, beginning the careful journey to the restoration facility.
The CH-53 maintains low altitude over water, ensuring if cables fail, the bomb drops into ocean, not land.
The coastline appears ahead. The helicopter will follow designated safe corridors, avoiding all populated areas completely.
At the military restoration facility, specialized teams prepare to receive the deteriorating weapons safely for detailed analysis. Maximum security protocols activate. Fire crews, medical teams, and explosive experts stand ready for any emergency scenario.
The helicopter approaches its destination, carrying a piece of history that could still explode catastrophically.
A specially reinforced landing pad awaits, designed to absorb impact without triggering detonation if the bomb slips.
With incredible precision, the pilot hovers steady, lowering the bomb with millimeter accuracy toward the prepared surface.
Ground crews in blast-resistant suits guide the descent, communicating with the pilot through standardized hand signal protocols. Contact. The bomb settles onto solid ground for the first time in decades. Its journey from ocean complete.
Disconnect procedures begin immediately. The helicopter must clear the area of detailed explosive assessment starts.
Mission complete. The CH-53 departs, its crew having successfully recovered history without incident or casualty.
The bomb now rests in a controlled environment, ready for exhaustive analysis by explosive ordnance disposal experts. The bomb now rests in a controlled environment, ready for exhaustive analysis by explosive ordnance disposal experts.
Initial assessment begins with radiation screening, ensuring no nuclear materials exist within the conventional explosive weapon.
Advanced X-ray systems prepare to peer inside the corroded shell, revealing internal mechanisms and explosive material condition.
Analysis reveals concerning findings. The explosive filling remains chemically active despite decades of saltwater exposure and corrosion.
Robotic systems allow experts to examine the bomb intimately without risking human life near potentially unstable explosives.
The fusing mechanism shows extreme corrosion. Ironically, rust may have rendered the detonator safer than original factory condition.
Careful sampling extracts explosive material for chemical analysis, determining if degradation has made it more or less dangerous.
Laboratory tests reveal the explosive compound has partially crystallized, a state that can be extremely sensitive to shock.
Difficult decisions lie ahead. This bomb is historically significant but remains genuinely dangerous despite its deteriorated condition.
Complete digital preservation begins. Even if the physical bomb must be destroyed, its historical data will survive.
Researchers uncover the bomb's history, manufactured in 1943, destined for Pacific theater operations against Japan.
Archival research reveals this bomb was lost during a combat mission, dropped prematurely when its B-29 suffered engine failure. Restoration experts prepare to stabilize this historical artifact, balancing preservation with continued safety protocols.
Preservation begins with careful rust removal, using pH-neutral solutions that clean without damaging underlying metal structure. The most dangerous phase begins. Explosive compounds must be chemically neutralized without triggering accidental detonation.
Stabilizing compounds are carefully injected, gradually converting explosive material into inert, safe chemical compounds through controlled reaction. Constant monitoring ensures the neutralization proceeds safely. Any temperature spike could indicate dangerous runaway chemical reactions.
Neutralization requires patience. The process takes days of constant monitoring as dangerous materials become historically safe artifacts.
Final verification confirms success. This once deadly weapon is now completely safe for museum display and public education.
Conservators stabilize remaining corrosion patterns, preserving the bomb's appearance while preventing further deterioration through protective coatings.
Historical markings receive careful restoration, ensuring future generations can read this weapon's origin and original purpose. Master craftsmen fabricate custom supports designed to display the bomb securely while allowing comprehensive public viewing access.
Educational materials are prepared, telling the complete story from wartime mission to underwater discovery and successful recovery.
The restored bomb reaches its final destination, a military history museum, where it will educate countless visitors.
Visitors stand amazed before this massive weapon, learning about technological warfare history and the recovery operations complexity.
The recovery team's story is preserved alongside the artifact. Human courage and technical skill saved this historical treasure.
From forgotten ocean grave to preserved historical testament, this bomb's journey reminds us